Hello and welcome back to another video. In this video we're going to be having a quick glance at the Warhammer community site, more specifically the Chaos Knights. Now I've literally not read this, so you're going to have a play-by-play view of what I'm reading. This was posted from my perspective yesterday, on the 30th of the 6th. It says, coming soon, Heresy Incarnate. There is Chaos Knights. So basically your knights, but a bit more chaosy. So it says, Disciples of the Dark Gods rejoice. Next weekend sees 2 releases, which will reward your servitude. Chaos Knights for Warhammer 40,000 and Traitor Command. That sounds a bit, thinking there's a word I'm not aware of. A new expansion for Warhammer Quest Blackstone Fortress. Right, okay. And Traitor Command, yeah, that's what's coming up, I think. I did suspect that would happen. Chaos Knights. Forswear your oaths of fealty. Chaos Knights are going to bring total devastation to the battlefield of the 41st millennium, but not everyone is happy about it. You know what, I've not watched this, so let's give it a little goosey gander. No, we're not, because apparently it's not playing the sound because I've got my headphones in, so I will not think of this. So we'll go get rid of that. There we go. Maybe you can watch that on your own accord, and maybe I'd get in trouble for showing you it. Who knows? However, followers of Chaos Gods will feel like they have been blessed. First up is a new codex featuring all of the background and rules for Chaos Knights, alongside specific stratagems and warlord traits. So this is the cover. So from the outside looking in, it's knights with spikes on, which is always the same thing. It's like Space Marines with spikes on and Guardsmen with spikes on. I believe, I've not been keeping up to date, so I don't know if we have actually got a release coming up properly of a new Chaos Guard Codex, but I reckon we're probably going to get Renegades into mainstream 40k instead of just the Forge World. That's my guess. So you'll be able to declare your traitorous fallen house, or either Iconoclast, those who follow a twisted code of chivalry, or Infernal, those sworn to the Dark Mechanicum, and select packs of and damnations for your Dread Blade Knights. A new model kit is on the way, which will let you build your choice of Knight Desecrator, a mid to close range powerhouse, a Knight Rampager, a frenzied close combat butcher. So the first things first from my perspective is this gives Chaos a boost, obviously, rather obviously. I mean, they kind of could do it with the Index, but in competitive play, they'll have stratagems and all the rest of it. I mean, they're maybe not going to be the same as normal Knights, but they'll give them a Knight equivalent, which almost, not every single army has, but almost every army has. I say almost every army, with almost every Imperium army, obviously. So this is apparently, is this a new kit? So does this mean that it's a build on top of another one, just with some extra bits? It's going to cost about £2.50, £5 more, just to have the extra little gubbins and bits and bobs. We'll see. Also available will be a set of data cards, making it even easier to keep track of stratagems during play. Now, I've never used any of these cards, so it'd be nice if you use them, if you find it way easier just using them. Let me know in the comments down below. Always good to hear. Let's have a little looky poos. Traitor Command. There we go. Ha ha ha. Right, so it's not just about the knights, apparently. Your explorers have found the hidden vault and conquered the lair of the Amble. Now it's time for a fresh challenge. The heretics of the Grendish 82nd have arrived at Blackstone Fortress and enact a profane ritual. So, Traitor Command. The expansion contains 2 brand new models, which will initially only be available in this set. A Traitor Commissar and his bodyguard, a Chaos Ogre. Nice. So it says initially, meaning you will be able to get them. So does that mean that you can then use these In mainstream 40k, I would guess so, because that's the way they've played it with everything else. So a Commissar, Chaos Commissar with a Power Fist, nice. And a Chaos Ogren, so he's obviously got the mutation going on over here. And a massive, what looks like, is that a chainsword? Power sword? I mean, it's got teeth, but it doesn't look like it's going to spin round real fast. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's like a power maul with spikes on. Maybe if I just read it, it'll probably tell me. There are also rules for using these two models in Warhammer 40,000. There we go. We've kind of answered half the questions I already said. As well as all the cards, counters, tiles required to play a new quest within Blackstone Fortress. You'll be able to pre-order all of these heretical items in the next weekend. We'll be taking a closer look at Chaos Knights and Traitor Command throughout the week. In the meantime, pick up your Warhammer Quest Blackstone Fortress to get ready for the arrival of the Traitor Command and a Crusade Kate extra large. So I haven't looked into that. I just think it's a bigger one from the other ones. Maybe I might be wrong, but principally this is a little cool thingy. So obviously for me, who does play guard, this is a cool little thingy. So you might already be aware, if you haven't stumbled across my channel already, what I basically do is try and find cheap ways to play and getting the most out of your models. So obviously, guardsmen are good because they can be played nowadays in Genestealer cults. Probably less popular than it used to be. Obviously, all of the regiments of the Astra Militarum Imperial Guard, getting all UC tanks, and obviously the Renegade Traitor Guardsmen. I believe there will be a codex. That's my suspicion. If not, we can probably just assume that Forge World will bring out another index shortly. But with the fact that these guys are saying a Traitor Command, having a bad Commissar and an Ogren, a Chaos Ogren, is pretty cool to see. And with the fact that we're also getting these Knights, Chaos Knights. But again, tell me if I'm not aware, if this is not already a model in existence. That you can't already get, maybe just with like a different head swap or some chains and stuff, because some of the chains look pretty classic Chaos, in my opinion, with the exception of maybe these big old spikes on the back. I might be wrong though, guys. Obviously let me know. I've already asked you that already. So what do you think? Chaos, 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 it appears. I will stop spinning around real fast and we will end the video there.